What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and in today's video we'll be talking about the inaugural CONCACAF Nations League final. The inaugural CONCACAF Nations League featured all 41 member associations. Teams were put into 3 tiers, A, B, and C, and further divided into 4 groups per tier. The reason for the CONCACAF Nations League is to add context, purpose, and competitiveness to matches that would have simply just been routine and meaningless friendlies. A promotion and relegation model was implemented, with winners from Tier C moving up to Tier B and bottom place teams from Tier B moving down to Tier C. And the same would be the movement between Tier A and B. Teams that neither place top of the group nor bottom of the group would remain in their respective tiers for the next season. The winner of the CONCACAF Nations League would be determined via a finals, where the group winners in Tier A meet in one-off semifinals and a final to determine the champion. And during the final tournament, there will also be a third place playoff match. The CONCACAF Nations League also served a dual purpose as qualifiers for the 2021 Gold Cup. Guys, if you're looking for a gift for the football lover in your family, look no more. Head on over to cardsplug.com/dominicrichfc to get yourself one of these lovely football cards you see right here. Use the coupon code dominicrichfc to get yourself 15% off your orders. All the links will be in the description box down below. Trust me, you won't regret it. Thank you. So before I let you guys know who I think will go on to win the final, let's just do a quick recap of what happened in the inaugural edition of the tournament. Moving up from League C to League B are Guatemala, Guadeloupe, the Bahamas, and Barbados. Moving down from League B to League C are Dominica, St. Lucia, Aruba, and St. Kitts and Nevis. The teams joining the elite from League B to League A are Grenada, El Salvador, Jamaica, and Suriname, who has St. Vincent and the Grenadines to thank for allowing them to move up another tier. And last but not least, the teams demoted from League A are Trinidad and Tobago, Haiti, Bermuda, and Cuba. So let's talk a bit about the finals. The semifinals will be held on June 3rd, 2021, where Honduras will face the United States of America and Mexico will face Costa Rica. The CONCACAF Nations League final will also pose as a very nice dress rehearsal for the 2022 World Cup qualifiers octagonal and the 2021 CONCACAF Gold Cup. So I'm really looking forward to these matches. Are you? The losers of both semifinals will face each other in a third place match that will be held on June 6th, while the winners of the semifinals will move on to the final, also held on June 6th, which will determine the winner of the inaugural CONCACAF Nations League. So these are my predictions. So let's talk about Honduras versus USA. In terms of head-to-head, these two countries have met each other on 25 previous occasions. The USA have 17 wins, Honduras has 3, and 5 matches have ended in draws. In competitive matches, however, they have met 17 times, and these matches have come during World Cup qualifiers and the CONCACAF Gold Cup. The USA has 13 wins, Honduras has 2, and 2 games have ended in draws. So being that Honduras has 2 wins and 2 draws in competitive matches against the USA, 3 have come on the road. So if Honduras has to topple the mighty USA, it most likely will happen on US soil. The last meeting was a 1-1 draw in 2017 for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers. USA won the home leg of the 2018 World Cup qualifiers 6-0. There was also a 2-1 win in the 2015 Gold Cup for the USA, a 1-1 draw in a friendly held in 2014, and a 3-1 win for the USA at the 2013 Gold Cup. Coaches for the respective teams are, for the USA, Greg Berhalter of the USA, and the Uruguayan Fabian Coito for Honduras. In my opinion, players to watch for both teams include, for the United States of America, of course, you have to talk about Christian Pulisic. The man has been very good for Chelsea this season, and if fit, he should be the player that Honduras should fear the most. There's also Serginho Dest enjoying a very solid debut season for Barcelona, Yunus Musa, who recently took the football world by storm, Sebastian Lletget, who had a very good March international break, and Weston McKennie, who enjoyed a very solid first season with Juventus. And that's just to name a few. there's more talent on the United States team that could definitely trouble Honduras. So for Honduras, we have to mention the veteran defender and captain Maynor Figueroa, who has 165 caps for his nation. So his experience will definitely be key if Honduras are to topple the United States of America. There's also Albert Elise, a very electrifying forward who plays his football over in Portugal. You also have to mention Brian Acosta, and any player from the under-23 Olympic squad who features in this setup will be key, because it would make sense, right, to put these guys who actually beat the USA and prevented them from making it to the Japan Olympics. Like, come on. It's a no-brainer. It would be the smart thing to do. I don't know if they'll actually put some of these players in the squad. So in terms of my prediction for this one-off semifinal match, I'm going to go for the USA to beat Honduras 2-1 and move on to the final. I'm basing my prediction on quality and also on history, because the USA seems to be getting the better of Honduras more often than not. So I'm going to go for the USA to move on to the final to face one of Costa Rica or Mexico, Honduras to move into the third place playoff match. So let's talk a bit about Mexico versus Costa Rica. In terms of head-to-head, these teams have met on 56 previous occasions. Mexico has 32 wins, Costa Rica has 7, and 17 games have ended in draws. The last time Mexico lost a game to Costa Rica was in 2013 during the 2014 World Cup qualifiers, where the Ticos won the match 2-1. And we all could remember how impressive they were at the 2014 World Cup. Mexico was actually struggling during those World Cup qualifiers as well, so it does not come as a surprise. In competitive matches, these teams have met each other 41 times. Mexico has 23 wins, Costa Rica has 5, and 13 matches have ended in draws. In terms of their last 5 meetings, these two teams have already met in 2021 during a friendly where Mexico won the game 1-0. They also met at the 2019 Gold Cup where the match ended in a 1-1 draw. Mexico defeated Costa Rica during an international friendly in 2018, 3-2. There was a 1-1 draw on Costa Rican soil back in 2017 for the 2018 World Cup qualifiers. And Mexico, in the reverse World Cup qualifying fixture, won the match 2-0. Coaches for the respective teams includes Argentinian Gerardo Tata Martino for Mexico and Costa Rican Ronald Brenes Gonzalez for Costa Rica. Players to watch for both teams includes, but not limited to, Raul Jimenez if fit for Mexico, Hervin Lozano, who has been quite solid since moving to Napoli from PSV, Jesus Corona, the very versatile winger / right back who plays his football for Porto, Rodolfo Pizarro, veteran captain of 165 caps Andres Guardado, and Hector Moreno, just to name a few. You could also say Hector Herrera and Diego Lainez. There's many solid players in this Mexican squad. For Costa Rica, the first name that comes to mind is goalkeeper Keylor Navas, who plies his trade with Paris Saint-Germain. There's also Kendall Waston, Brian Ruiz the veteran, Celso Bojes, and Joel Campbell, just to name a few. My prediction for this match: Mexico to win 3-1 and meet the USA in the finals. Costa Rica will face Honduras in the third place playoff match. Before I give you my final prediction, I let you know who I think will place third. For the Honduras-Costa Rica fixture, I'm going to predict a 1-1 draw after extra time. The game go to penalties and Costa Rica wins 5-4 on pens, courtesy of a brilliant save by Keylor Navas, of course. So guys, before I predict the final, make sure you're letting me know your predictions in the comment section down below. Let's talk a bit about my predicted final, the USA versus Mexico. In terms of head-to-head, the two most successful nations in CONCACAF have met each other on 74 previous occasions, with Mexico winning 40, the USA winning half, which is 20, and 14 games ending in draws. Just to note, the last time the USA beat Mexico in a competitive fixture, you have to go all the way back to 2013 when they defeated El Tri 2-0 during a World Cup qualifiers match. I did mention that Mexico struggled during the 2014 World Cup qualifiers, right? In their last 5 fixtures, Mexico has 3 wins, which includes the 2019 Gold Cup final, 1 draw, and the USA winning once. That was a 1-0 win which came in an international friendly back in 2018. So what's my prediction for the final? My thoughts: I think the Mexican team is a more balanced unit. Tata Martino have been in charge for quite some time, and I think the Mexican talent pool is a bit larger. And the fact that I think the Liga MX produces much more talented players, I think much more quality players than the MLS. If you look and you see where the USA talent come from, most of them are playing overseas right about now. And I think Mexico are going into this looking more of a force than the United States of America. For the USA, I think what they have working for them are guys like McKennie, Christian Pulisic, Yunus Musa, Sergiño Dest, all who have been having solid seasons with their respective clubs. But the only scenario I could see the USA getting the upper hand here over Mexico is if Mexico go in with a revamped team, like an experimental squad, leaving out some of the veterans and bringing in and blooding some fresh youngsters. You see? So if Tata Martino has that in mind to use the CONCACAF Nations League as some type of a warm-up, a precursor to what he wants to do at the 2021 Gold Cup, that's the only way I can see Mexico faltering here and maybe not even making it to the final. But seeing that this is the inaugural CONCACAF Nations League, this is a major trophy. This is a competitive trophy. This ain't no, wishy-washy thing. This is a real thing. I think Mexico are going to go in with a strong team. I think they are. And in order to have the psychological advantage over their counterpart, United States of America, I don't think they would want to risk that by playing a lot of inexperienced players. So for this one, I could only see one result, guys. CONCACAF tournaments are pretty easy to predict in terms of the finals because most of the time it's USA versus Mexico. Most of the time, not all of the time. But for this one, I'm going to say Mexico wins the match 2-0 and would be crowned CONCACAF Nations League champions. The first, numero uno. Yeah, I think Greg Berhalter has a lot to figure out, and I don't think he has gotten his setup right as yet in terms of what an ideal 11 looks like. He's still experimenting. He still doesn't know who is the best for each position, especially in the fullback positions. So I think Mexico are going to get the better of the USA. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think of my prediction as well. So guys, that's my prediction for the inaugural CONCACAF Nations League final, which includes the USA versus Honduras, Costa Rica versus Mexico. Let me know your thoughts down below. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you like it. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace.